I just shoot with a review of the Nike Shox Ride 2. I think this is a retro of something from the year 2000. The early 2000 was a year for Shox. Everybody wanted a pair with these being displayed with sound effect that goes, if you lift it off the shelf, it goes boing. But yeah, nice try, but it wasn't working. Everyone called it a gimmick. It was useless. The problem with the Shox in the old days was that these columns, they were so afraid they might be dainty and fragile and get damaged due to the wear and tear or the compression. So they tried to make it as hard as possible. So what happened when you do that, it's basically as if you have a chunk of rubber here with nothing there, so the cushioning is almost zero. If you walk really hard and really trounce and pounce them, you feel a little bit of an absorption. But I tried running in the Shox shoe that's supposed to be one of the softer ones, but I felt pain in my knees, and it's really way high up off the ground. They tried that for basketball shoe. Vince Carter unfortunately had to wear those. Not the greatest ones out there. For heel, but this, with the right amount of density, it's okay. It's a decent effort. But here on the forefoot, this max here, it's there. It's just really high off the ground, and it's like a plastic window, and it feels like there's no air in it. So the air, there's nothing there except just, and this is not even soft. The midsole isn't even soft. It's like hard as uck and high as hell. So, but the compression on the heel Shox column, they seem to be more forgiving than the ones I remember from the originals in the 2000s. The compression is a lot better, but because this is such crap and you're paying a good $200 for this crappy shoe, I would say don't get the ones with anything on the forefoot, because yeah, just get something with a softer foam on the forefoot, or they bring back the traditional method of having some zoom on the forefoot. That'll be okay. Otherwise, yeah, if you see Shox columns on the forefoot, you're not gonna feel a thing. It's gotta be soft on the heel where you can actually feel the compression working. These, again, if you want to get some Shox retro shoes, anything with 4 columns on the heel and nothing on the forefoot, or some light non-visible zoom air. Yeah, that's what you want to go for. Max air here, it's just, maybe if you puncture it, it might compress a little bit, but otherwise it's just ornamental purpose only. The insole is crap, like a piece of paper, because the shoe is retro, not as a performer, but lifestyle shoe. So you're paying $200 for this crap. Don't. For size 9.5, it kind of fits true to size, but if you're wide footer, I would say go up half a size, because it's not going to be performance. If it's going to be just for a leisurely stroll, yeah, at least a half size up. And yeah, I really can't say anything nice about this shoe because it's so crap. Yeah, don't get them. If you see these 4 column Shox, just find anything that's got nothing substantial on the forefoot. If there's like minimal zoom or soft thin foam, maybe get that. But this one, hard pass. For size 9.5, it weighs about 450 grams, but it feels a whole lot heavier than what the digits show. The traction, meh.